They cast a woman to play Lucifer? Not today, Satan! So Netflix has decided to make a live-action version of the Sandman comic series, and the internet has gotten itself into a tizzy because Gwendoline Christie, Brienne of Tarth, Captain Phasma, is going to be playing the character of Lucifer. And lots of people are upset because, oh man, this is a woman! Lucifer is a dude! You can't do that! Okay, you guys are wrong. Let me explain why. So, first of all, let's get this out of the way. Lucifer in DC Comics is heavily based on David Bowie, who is a gender-fluid icon. Like, the fact that we're talking about gender when it comes to that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But also in DC Comics, characters like the Endless and the Angels, they are these nebulous ideas and concepts and forces of nature that are heavily influenced and change based on the cultures that perceive them and how the individual person that's interacting with these people are perceiving them. They don't have to necessarily be a particular race or gender. But I also know that a lot of people are upset because there is a Lucifer show on Netflix that is based off of the DC Comics character Lucifer and the book Lucifer, which is a spin-off of the Sandman. Why can't we just get the main actor, Tom Ellis, to play Lucifer in the Sandman new series? Well, you could, but also I understand Netflix wanting to distance themselves from that to really let this new series be its own thing. But also another reason why you might not want to have Mr. Ellis playing both roles is because they're not taking place in the same universe or anything like that. And especially with the modern era of everything being these interconnected universes and stuff, having the same actors carry over does lend some confusion, especially if he's playing the exact same role. People would think that, oh, all this must be there. Whatever. Also, the Lucifer in the Lucifer series and in the Sandman series are very, very different tonally. Like, nothing against Tom Ellis, but his Lucifer is very campy. And don't get me wrong, David Bowie can be campy and the character of Lucifer can be campy, but not like police procedural campy. I totally get it that Netflix would want to go in a different direction to really make it stand on its own. Also, Tom Ellis looks a lot less like Lucifer than Gwendoline Christie. So when it comes to accuracy, we should go with her. It's funny because a lot of the same people that are complaining about a woman playing the role of a male character, they're usually coming at that from the perspective of accuracy, or at least they'll start trying to use that as an argument against any kind of changes to ethnicity or gender and stuff like that. If you're wanting just pure accuracy, she fits the bill. So there you go. Yeah, honestly, this entire argument is kind of pointless. I mean, men have played women for centuries, and there have been plenty of times where women have played men. So why is it a big deal now? The answer is because it's a lot of people that don't actually know anything about the Sandman series are complaining that it's the SJW agenda. They're just trying to replace and change everything. Dude, no, that's not it at all. It just seems like a lot of people are wanting to be upset and outraged for the sake of being upset and outraged. This isn't a big deal. And honestly, we don't even know if she's gonna be doing a bad performance. We haven't even seen a trailer for the show yet. If the show comes out, because let's be real, you guys complaining about it on Twitter is not going to change the casting. If the show comes out and she does a really bad job, then complain about that. But I don't think she's gonna be doing a bad job. She has proven herself to be a pretty good actress. So all of this has just been a lot of angry boys, and yes, it's almost entirely boys, yelling and being frustrated. The controversy is a bunch of BS. And who knows, maybe I'm just a dumb SJW, libtard, snowflake, simp, whatever the topical insult of the day is. You guys probably haven't watched this far and are just left your angry comment about that anyway. So that's my 2 cents. I'm just upset that people that don't actually know anything about the Sandman are complaining about the Sandman, because if you read the comics, this wouldn't be a thing. Because again, these are nebulous ideas and concepts of forces of nature that are given physical form because of how individuals and cultures interact with them. They can take on many forms. That has been heavily established in the source material. If you are mad about it, read the goddamn comic. And hey, if you want to, I'm actually gonna have a link to the first volume of The Sandman in the description down below. So go ahead and purchase that. It'll be helping the comic industry and it'll be helping the channel. So hope you learned at least a little something new, and hopefully I'll see you next time.